Hello to all of our listeners and watchers. This is the narrator speaking, and welcome once again to Team Apex Plays the Marvel Multiverse RPG. We really appreciate you all continuing to stick with us and follow our story. Uh, the last episode, we kicked off our next round of solo episodes, focusing specifically on one uh, player-made character. And in that episode, we see that the murder house headquarters was invaded by some weird shark rock-like creatures that did some major damage to the base. Uh, and as we said in that episode, all of these solo episodes will be taking place pretty much simultaneously. We're going to go kick things off today by joining our most mysterious member of the Gifted mainline in his quarters uh, pretty early in the morning. And we're just going to find out what he has going on. Just to note, this takes place before the invasion of last episode happened. All right, so mainline, we're gonna let you start things off. What do you have planned?
Um, it just sound like today was a good day. I want to be like just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kind of odd. So let's start with going to see my crew and finding out how they're doing because a whole bunch of episodes ago they came to uh they came to the base like Dawson like Henchman's crew did.
All right, so you can go ahead and uh, follow along. The guest, the few guest spaces that we have are in this headquarters are located on the fifth floor, along with the other gifted, I guess for lack of a better word, you can call them rooms or lodgings. So
hmm
you can find that on this floor. You know where it is. You can go ahead and walk around till you get there.
Well, the
Uh,
first thing I want to do is go see Chidi because we never acknowledged, if this dude woke up from getting knocked out by stasis or whatever.
well, that was so long ago. Um,
I still want to talk to him.
you can talk to him,
Yeah.
but trust me, if I haven't mentioned anything, he's probably doing okay.
This right silence is golden.
But yeah, you can go around to the guest rooms. There are only a few guest rooms on the floor. Of course, uh, Chidi has his own room at the moment,
Yeah.
as do the rest of your crew. You
Okay.
gotta to to hold them. Henchman's crew is they're in hospital beds right now, so
Right.
that wasn't all that important.
Right.
You can go ahead and knock on his door if you want to talk to him.
Okay. So I knock on the door. I'm
Who is
assuming.
it?
Oh, okay. Hey, Chidi, this is Marcus. Just wanted to see what's going on.
You want to come in?
Yeah.
All right, so you wait a few moments and he goes and opens the door for you and steps back. He retreats into the room, has a sit on his bed, and there's a little couch with a table that you can sit on if you so desire.
Yeah, I'll go sit on it. Hey, bro. Yeah, just catching up, trying to make sure we getting some more information about what's going on with this guy that's in my head. But I want to check in with you. You've been through some traumatic events because of this dude. We got to figure out what's going on with him.
Well, boss, I'm fine. No concussion, no major injury. We've been at this for a long time. You know my background.
Yeah, yeah. I know you tough and you can handle it. One thing we hadn't discussed. Somehow this individual is bonded or connected to me on a telepathic or psychic level, however you want to phrase it. Um, because of the abilities I got from Nogor. that I can transform into Vulcan. Whenever I transform into Vulcan, this dude isn't in my head. But whenever I'm mainline, he is. So uh, we need to figure out a way to either track this guy through this connection or permanently sever this connection so that he's not always in our business.
That sounds easier said than done.
Very, yeah,
I've
exactly.
never I've never heard of situational telepathy. That why would you transform it into another form, block his ability to communicate with you telepathically?
The transformation is so detailed that whatever happens in my brain or whatever happens to me on a physiological level, he can't keep track of it. So I can kind of feel when he's around as mainline, but when I turn into Vulcan and my consciousness is still there, I can tell he's not there. So there's some type of connection that this individual has specifically with mainline.
Sounds to me like you have special traits in both forms.
Well, like I said, he can't track me when I'm Vulcan. So um something either maybe he can and Vulcan is blocking it. I really don't know, but we need to make sure we can get something set up where we can figure this thing out and keep this guy off our back so we can get back to work or if we got to confront this guy, whatever we got to do.
Well, I must be honest, I have not been able to find anything based on his visuals. The little that I did see, I honestly didn't see much. Uh,
Understandable.
and I was unconscious, for lack of a better term, when you encountered him. So I don't have much information from which to search for him.
Well, can we do we have any information that allows you to be able to scan me so that we can use me kind of as a guinea pig to get to this guy?
To scan you in your normal form?
Correct.
Boss, let me be honest with you, that would not be my expertise. Have you had that done by anyone in here? Your benefactors, for example.
Well, we might be able to go to Power Broker, might be able to go to High Evolutionary if he ever shows up again. But
How ironic.
right, yeah. So, like I said, that's the main thing. The main thing is just trying to figure that out. Yeah, yeah, maybe we'll go to um since I'm in the field a lot, maybe you can get the rest of the team with Yomi and Gunner and try to figure out who we can talk to because like I said, I if I'm going to be in the field trying to track him down, then I can't do the leg work for the research.
Okay. Uh, question. You seem to think this is a telepathic type intrusion.
It
When
could be
you got,
magic based, it could be telepathy, it could be alien. All I know is he has a connection specifically to mainline.
have you had anyone here look into your head since that took place?
Not specifically for that purpose.
You sure about that?
Mm, no, because I forget. I got to roll a history check.
Roll a history check.
Or seven, eight, nine. What's the history check connected to?
Logic.
Oh, well, you already know. And I got nine plus whatever the crap. I mean, my logic is super high.
If you go
Not my
way back,
logic is nine.
right, go way back to that meeting that we had, that you all had the day after. and Toxie checked you out telepathically. And remember, she could not find anything, any telepathic connection other than what you all shared as a team from the uh, house slippers and the one that she had just established with you, as well as anything you may have intact with Silent Night. So didn't find any foreign intrusion, despite the fact that uh, whoever this was talking to you while she was doing it. She
This is disrespectful.
extremely.
Okay. All
Now,
right.
he informed you that is not, she's not an extremely high level telepath. She's no slouch, but it's not like she's Jean Grey or Nate Gray or any Gray for that
Right.
nature. But she's not trash. But it just leaves open to the fact that maybe this guy's just way stronger than she is in that area.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. So that's the game plan. But let me go check on the rest of the team for the people that they had to deal with as far as folks they had to capture. Maybe you know what? Here's a thought. Maybe I could use get Headhunter. See where she at. She was digging around in there and I couldn't resist anything that she was doing to me. She might be able to help me out.
Okay, but how would you like to try that?
Well,
I
where's Headhunter located? Is she even still alive?
mean, you could contact uh the good doctor and find out.
Okay. What? Doxy Doxy?
That's correct.
Okay. All right. So I called Toxie Doxy. What? She got the house slippers?
She sure does.
Gotcha. Okay. So I called Toxie Doxy on the house slippers.
Okay. It takes a little while for her to answer, and she says, "Yes, mainline. How can I help you?"
Yeah, I had a question about my dealings with the dude with the light bright neck above the table. We still don't know this guy's name is Sinister, Stasis, right?
You don't know anything about him.
Gotcha. Okay, right. So I want to make sure. Okay, so I want to see if I can talk to Headhunter and see if she can do some digging around and find out what's going on with this guy.
Oh, well, that's impossible. She's she no longer exists.
Okay,
What are you looking for? What are you trying to do?
I gotta get some answers. I gotta get some answers for what this guy wants and where he is and why he's specifically targeting me. For starters, I need to track him. We can try to find Yellow Jacket, but if he's working with Yellow Jacket or he hired Yellow Jacket and everything he sees that I'm doing, he's just gonna be able to alert Yellow Jacket to move whenever he sees whatever I'm doing. So it seems like that's a zero sum game. I'm never gonna get anywhere with trying to find Yellow Jacket if he's going to be warning Yellow Jacket that I'm on the way.
I can see your dilemma, but yeah, she's being her powers are being transferred to someone else right now.
Gotcha. Well, that's unfortunate.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay. All right, we'll do. All right, thanks. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, Cheaty, this is what I'm going to do. Um, let's try tracking Yellow Jacket, see where he's located, and see if we can kind of start looking for him and get some answers out of him.
No problem, boss. I can definitely start doing the footwork on that. I've actually already been doing so. Uh,
Cool. Appreciate it. Where you think we should be starting?
well, we could start with his company.
You think he's located just out in the open?
No, no, I definitely do not believe so. But Kraus Technological Enterprises is a very powerful company. His son has actually been running it for the last few years, and he shows up less when it comes to business terms.
Gotcha.
So there's no guarantee that we could find him there, but we could definitely find his son and use that for leverage.
So you think I should kidnap the kid?
Ah, I don't make decisions, boss. I just give the possibilities.
Okay, well, let's try option A and negotiate and leave option B, you know, let's use the carrot before we use the stick.
Understandable. And just to let you know, there's been absolutely no traffic on Ghost. I
Of
have
course
no
not.
idea where he is.
No, I wouldn't. Nah, Ghost is a ghost. I don't even sweat that one. The
We need to define a new term for Ghost because he's super Ghost.
yeah, yeah, he's extremely good at his job. So, um, let's stick with Yellow Jacket and work our way into the underground of finding him from there. Um, I'm going to head over to CTE and see what I can find out. Can you call ahead and schedule an appointment for me?
You want me to use your alias?
Yeah, let's go with one of the fake aliases we created. But of
Oh,
course, being Yellow Jacket, he'll know it's me. But that's fine. No need to
that,
alert everybody that I'm going over there.
that does not mean his son will know. I will make that call as soon as I can.
Okay. All right, let me know when I can head over there.
No problem. All right, so you're done with him.
Yep.
What do you want to do?
Um, hmm. I'm gonna go talk to quote unquote long shot and just get his perspective on it.
You want to talk the long shot?
Or no gore or however I'm supposed to be addressing him. Cause ain't he my benefactor?
He is.
Yeah.
All right, you always have access through your house slippers.
Okay. So I go back to my room and I contact no gore through the wait. This is no gore, right? Got a couple of different alien names. I don't want to be mixing them up.
His name is No Gore.
Okay, okay. So I'll contact no gore through the house slippers.
Go ahead, Marcus.
Yeah, so here's what's going on my end. I need some assistance with this. You know that we talked about this in the benefactors meeting with the guy that's tracking me when I'm mainline, but he's not tracking me when I'm Vulcan. You have you encountered that as a scroll when someone is trying to track you and when you change into someone else, they can't? Is that something that's familiar to you?
It's simply the infiltration ritual holding true. Uh, that ritual connects you to the universe and locks you into uh, a situation where you are connected to the very building blocks of the universal system. You cannot be tracked. in most situations. There is no way for anyone to telepathically intrude on your person or even know who you are as long as you are in Vulcan form. Anyone who goes through the infiltration ritual that is what will be the results. So this is nothing abnormal for you.
Okay, that's good to know. But like I said, I need to know how to get mainline from being tracked by this other individual, not just when I'm Vulcan.
Yes, I've thought about that. As you know, not being tracked is my specialty as a scroll.
Correct.
But I cannot wrap my head around this situation. I remember when you came and you were selected by me, you told me about yourself. And I've thought about it and I still haven't been able to come up with the answer. Has he contacted you at all?
No, but I know he's there. That's the problem. I know he's there. So I know when he's listening and can hear what's going on, even when it's not directly affecting me.
Is that why the rest of your friends are still here? Are you
Cor-
concerned with safety?
Definitely.
Have you thought about a solution for that?
Well, I can't walk around as Vulcan forever. That's going to have some negative side effects.
Have you thought about a way to keep them safe?
They would have to do things independent of me, which is one way. I would have to separate myself from the team and have minimum contact. And when I do contact them, I would have to be Vulcan. That's the most immediate way to keep the team safe. So wherever they go,
I'm when I say team, I mean your personal team.
I am talking about my personal team because they can't go back to Willis Tower. It was infiltrated. Too many people know we'll have to sell the space or sublease it or whatever. But they're not going to be safe working there, let alone staying where they stay. So wherever they move, if they leave out of the out of MH, mainline can't know until this guy's gone. So I mean, at minimum, we got to sever this connection. At maximum, we got to kill this guy. Like something has to happen because not only is my team in danger, the gifted are in danger. The benefactors are in danger. Every single thing that mainline sees is on the line now. And I'm just a walking transmitter for any type of information. Because even in MH, he can still see what I see. So whatever he's doing or however he's connected is extremely powerful.
That certainly is a problem. Well, I do have a suggestion, uh, but this suggestion would mean that we would have to accelerate my personal mission. Would you like to hear that suggestion?
Go for it.
I've been recently inspired by what's happening with Henchman and his friends. Do you think your friends would be open to the infiltration ritual?
They could be, but that's a line that everybody's not willing to cross. Gunner's probably down for anything, but I don't know about Yomi and Chidi.
Well, I say that because the infiltration ritual would allow them to hide in plain sight. They would not be able to be tracked. Uh, and honestly, they would be able to protect themselves if they needed to, depending on who they decide to become in their other form.
Yeah, I understand the benefits of it. Like I said, it's not necessarily everybody's cup of tea. Um, I have to talk to them about it, see what they think.
Contemplate on that. Uh, I'm in no hurry. Then me performing an infiltration ritual in this way it severely uh, dampens my own power, and
Gotcha.
I'll have to be making a move very soon.
Okay. Yeah. So let me talk to them about it, see what we can do.
One other suggestion: are you invoking for him right now?
No.
Okay. Since you have this connection with this guy, it means he's probably listening to us right now, right?
Correct.
Maybe you should talk to him yourself, and you hear in whatever recesses of your body, whoever this guy is says that's a very good suggestion. Very good suggestion. You should listen to your benefactor.
Well, looks like he agrees with you, no gore.
I didn't hear anything.
I did. So that's part of the problem. So I'll tell you what, let me go ahead and see what I can get from this guy and where we can go with this.
Let me know what happens.
Okay. All right, thanks. So, Mr. Lightbright, what are we gonna do with each other?
Is that how you would like to start off this conversation? With rudeness.
Now start it off somehow.
I have a name.
You know my name.
You have no idea how true that is.
Starting to figure that out.
So, as fun as it's been to watch you prattle around and wobble to and fro, attempting to figure out how to track me, you could have just done what I told you, and that is be patient and wait. I told you I would contact you when I'm ready to talk.
Well, are
Are
you ready
you?
to talk?
I am.
So why are you doing this?
Let's not jump ahead of things. Leave your precious murder house or whatever it is that you call it. Uh, come through the main portal that you normally take to the New York streets, and there'll be another portal waiting for you outside. Walk through that, and we'll have a conversation.
All right. So that's what I do.
Before you do that, you hear a knock on the door.
Who is it?
Hey, yo, it's Hinch. Just want to check on you. I've been thinking about everything that you've been going through. I just want to see how you doing, man, before you head out.
All right, yeah, come in. Come on in.
All right. So this may or may not be an exact representation of what happened last episode. But henchman comes in, puts his hand on your shoulder. He starts adjusting the collar on your jacket, and you sense that he's doing something.
Hmm.
And he says, "Hey, I'm just trying to make sure I look out for you." And you decide not to and to really inquire what it is that he's doing, and just let
Okay.
him do it.
Okay.
So your rapport with henchmen has actually gotten to the point where you all actually trust each other a little bit. You know
Right.
that he's doing something, you just don't know what it is, and you know that it's probably best that you don't know what it is, so that whoever this guy is doesn't know as well.
Correct.
Uh, so as henchman walks out and gives you the head nod, you give him the head nod back, and then that's it.
Okay.
So you walk downstairs to the portal. You walk through it uh, per usual. You come out on the other end in this very tight alleyway that nobody else knows about, and there's another portal just waiting right there for you to walk through.
Okay. So I walk through it.
You emerge into what looks like a winter wonderland. It's freezing out here. I don't know how well insulated your normal outfit is, but it's very cold, abnormally cold.
Gotcha.
What do you think?
Um, let's. All right. So, Mr. Voice in the Head, where am I going?
Just walk forward.
More specifically, north, south, east, west. I'm walking forward from the front of the portal.
Walk from whatever direction you are now facing. Walk forward.
All right. So I start walking forward.
All right, and as you walk forward, you can kind of tell that the light is distorting something. And as you get a little closer, uh, this cloaking, whatever this was cloaking this gigantic mansion, is shut off, and you just see this huge, uh, very technological, but also somewhat ancient looking mansion. Uh, it's kind of oddly constructed, and you see that there are four different pathways into the building. Uh, it looks like above the four doors are the houses of the typical card game: spades, diamonds, hearts, and clubs. And as you approach the mansion, the door for clubs starts to rise.
Hmm. Okay.
You hear in your head, "Welcome to Dominion. Come in."
Well, welcome where?
Dominion.
Oh, okay. So I go in.
All right. You don't want to do any type of checks. You just walking right on in,
Hey,
huh?
it's nothing to do at this point. He knows what's going on. He sees everything I can do. Like what else am I doing?
Okay, we noted. So you walk into the building. You see it's you can tell that these are not normal doors. It kind of reminds you of your headquarters. Obviously, there's something going on that uh, distorts the space because these doors were right next to each other. But as soon as you walk in, there's obviously more space allowed than where you entered. A very large hall, and you hear. So I have to admit, I want you to entertain me a bit.
Oh, jeez. I'm not getting naked.
I have no interest in such disgusting acts. I have a wife who I love and adore. Name's Rebecca. I'll introduce you to her in 1 second. But first, uh, I want you to roll a vigilance check.
All right. Let's see what my vigilance is. Hopefully we keep this out of combat.
It's out of combat.
Ooh, nice. 511. Got a fantastic. But the one is a six. remember from last time. So 5, 6, 11, 12 plus my vigilance is 6, which will bring me to 18 for vigilance.
All right. So you
Plus
hear
the
this.
fantastic.
Gotcha. So you hear this extremely high pitched sonic scream. Kind of reminds you of what you've seen Mike Symbiote do. There's just like this high screech and these vibrations coming, and you're able to utilize uh, your own abilities to sort of block it telepathically, not telepathically, but telekinetically. You don't. There's no effect from this sonic screech, and what you see coming from the direction of this sonic scream
Hmm.
is what looks like a giant bat-like creature. Uh, he's wearing like some type of like bandolier that looks like it has boomerangs all around it, around his chest, and the lower half of his body. Although there are no boots, and instead there's like bat-like feet and claws, you recognize the pants. It looks just like Boomerang's uniform.
But this is a bat.
Yes, it looks like a bat.
And it's coming towards me.
It's coming towards you right now. Roll for initiative.
Oh, jeez. That's not coming in here to get into no fight.
I'm sure you did.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Okay, so I got a 9.
All right. So,
Anything else I'm counting for? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got an initiative modifier. Hold on, hold on. Because I'm plus 6E,
right. So you're going to roll the dice and you're going to add your initiative modifier to it.
which is 6 plus an edge. So 9 plus 6 is 15 plus an edge to go first.
All right. Well, you didn't win that. So,
I didn't win 15.
not even close. All right. So this bat-like creature swoops down and it was a pretty high ceiling. He came out of some type of like, I don't know if you want to call it a loft or some type of chute.
Hmm.
He's not gonna get close to you, but you see him reach on his bandolier and pull out a boomerang, and he's gonna toss it in your direction.
Okay. How fast is he tossing this thing?
I don't really know how to respond to that.
Well, I'm saying, is he able to throw it harder now that he's some bat-like creature than he could as a human?
Well, I guess you're gonna find out.
Yeah. All right. Jeez. Okay.
So does a 14 hit you agility?
Yes.
All right. Um, okay. So are you letting this go through?
No. No. I'm gonna put up a hold on. Let's make sure I can actually do this before I just start making stuff up.
Yeah, don't be like Ralph.
Yeah.
Oh, I got cool, so I should be able to sneak into the shadows. No, that's not how that power works, sir.
Right. Let's see. Okay. So I want to use my telekinetic protection and pay the 10 for the focus. It's
All right,
basically
and
putting a shield around me.
so this protection does what exactly? How much damage does it need? Does it block?
Oh, jeez. Um, okay.
The telekinetic protection, right?
Correct. I'm basically putting a bubble around myself. One second.
Yeah, just let me know. I'm looking up some stuff myself, so
Okay. So telekinetic protection 2, character's personal telekinetic field protects them. Any damage against them that does 20 points of damage or less are instantly absorbed and the protection continues. If the attack does more than 20 points of damage, it destroys the protection, allowing excess damage through.
perfect for you. So this boomerang comes flying straight at your head. You tense up, put this telekinetic shield around you, and the boomerang hits you and does exactly 20 points of damage, which means the shield holds. So you still have your protection up, and it's your turn.
Okay. Um, I reach out for telekinetic grab on boomerang. Cost me
And
five focus.
you're assuming this is boomerang.
Oh, whoever threw the boomerang. I'm whoever the flying dude that tried to hit me in the face.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Hold on, so that's gonna cost me. Let's see. Telekinetic grab.
Come on, big
Grabs the
speed.
target. Fantastic. Also be pinned. Gotcha. Okay. All right. That's gonna cost me five focus. All right. Rolling for the grab. Five, six, seven, eight. Four. Got 12.
You are using logic, right?
12 plus the six I got on the logic. It's gonna make that 18.
Okay. That's going to be successful. You go ahead and reach out with your telekinetic powers to attempt to grab him, and you snatch him up. He's going to attempt to use one of his combat reflexes to escape, uh,
Boo.
and that will be unsuccessful. He is caught. It's his turn, or
Nope.
do
I'm using a reaction.
you have another reaction?
Yep.
Do
I'm
you have
reacting.
combat reflexes?
No, I'm using telekinetic toss and smashing this fool into the
No, no. You've already used a reaction. You have to have combat reflexes in order to use another one.
how'd I use a reaction already? Oh, because
Your
I didn't
shield,
let the thing go through.
your shield, yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, I didn't realize I was using a reaction for that.
You don't
Oh,
have combat reflexes?
thought I did.
I thought you did. I'm just making sure.
I got combat trickery. Huh. How did that happen?
Combat reflexes is a trait.
Oh, it's a trait, not a power. Okay, hold on. Combat reflexes. Yeah, I got combat reflexes.
Okay, so you're going to use your second reaction
Okay.
to do what again?
Slam this fool into the ground. I'm gonna throw him into the ground.
All right, just you're still
With
holding him.
telekinetic, right, with telekinetic toss, which is gonna cost me 10 focus.
No, that's going to be a throw. Okay,
Telekinetic toss?
yeah, I believe that's a throw. I believe you're still going to be holding him.
Correct.
All
It's a throw, but I'm throwing him to the ground.
right, so it's another five focus you paying.
No, it's 10.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
All right. Ooh, nice. Fantastic. Six, seven, eight. But that is not an eight. That is not a one. That is a six. So that's 12. That's 13. Plus the six is 19 with the fantastic.
Okay. Um, what's your what's your logic multiplier?
Logic multiplier. What do you mean my logic multiplier?
Logic damage
Oh
multiplier.
yeah, yeah.
This is
Six. So I got one on the dice plus the six, times the six plus the agility. Oh,
so
plus the ability.
I mean you definitely the attack definitely lands. So it's going to be what's your Your ability score that you add to this?
6.
Okay, so he's got 31.
Good for him.
Um, so you're doing 72 points of damage.
Good grief.
And because I wasn't expecting you to do it to come through this way.
Me either. Trying to get this fool out the way.
Because fantastic success. You slam him to the ground so hard that you see his wings like flinch. Not only is he not flying anymore, he's actually prone.
That worked.
I'm sure it does. But it's his turn now.
Okay.
So he's prone. He's going to use uh, part of his movement to stand up. And he's just going to make a mad dash for you and try to uh, slice through your shield since the boomerang didn't work. Like this guy appears to have a stronger rank than you, but the matchup doesn't appear to be that great. He doesn't
I
he
guess
doesn't
not.
really, he doesn't really have a counter for your logic attacks.
Well, it's better than me when I was dealing with Headhunter, because that went so great.
Does a 15 hit you?
15 hit my what? Agility?
Melee,
Yeah,
right?
I'm having a reaction to that though.
I don't think you need to.
Oh, okay.
Shield's already is still intact, and he does not do enough damage to break through.
Right. Okay.
But the claw, you see the claw scrape against the telekinetic barrier. It's not doing anything.
Gotcha. Okay. So
He looks a little ragged right now. He also looks partially scared and partially confused.
then let's see. Let me let me hit him with the telekinetic manipulation. No, I'm gonna go ahead and go for that grab. Good old grab. Let me get that grab on so that I can throw him somewhere.
Go ahead and roll.
All right. 6, 12, 16 plus my 6. I hit 22.
It's gonna hit. Go ahead and calculate the damage. He's got 31. It's going to be a logic attack against his. Well, it's a grab, so you got it. It's no damage. You just grabbed him.
Right.
He's going to go ahead and attempt to escape real quick. 22, 15. Not a bad roll, but I don't even know if it's possible for him to get to 22. It is not. So yeah, he's not going to escape. Uh, you can do what you want.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna throw this fool into the ground again with telekinetic toss.
Okay. I don't even think you've moved.
I haven't had to.
I thought this would be a more formidable opponent.
No, this is what happens when you read the book and know how to use your powers versus the nonsense against them spiders. Cost me 10 focus. Okay, am I rolling to throw this dude in the
You got to roll to calculate the damage.
gotcha. 5, 4, 1 is 10 plus the 6, 16.
Yep, that's gonna do it. What did you roll on the marble die again?
5.
All right, I'm gonna let you go ahead and try to calculate the damage. He's got 31, so you got to subtract.
How
Uh,
am I calculating damage to him? Oh, cool. Wait
You'll
a
be
minute.
using a
Oh,
couple
because I'm
dice.
using the five on my logic dice. I mean, five on my the Marvel dice for my logic, then multiply that by the six for my logic ability plus my ability score. Is that what you're saying?
But you're actually going to, it's going to be one damage reduction. So you're going to, instead of six, it's going to be five.
Okay.
So
So that
you need,
means that this is five times five, which is 25, plus six, which is 31.
all right. So you do 31 points of damage. That's exactly how you do it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make sure you guys are aware of how to do it. So
Yep.
it'll, the more you guys get used to it, the easier, more it'll flow.
Yep. I'm
So,
with you.
so you scoop them up directly in front of you. You lift them up as high as you can, and you smash this guy head first into the ground. You see his muscles flinching, uh, and as he goes unconscious, you see uh, him just slump onto the ground. So he is knocked out.
Okay.
You hear
Am I still holding them?
you sure if you want to,
I
you
do.
can do you can do whatever you want to an unconscious body.
Okay. I'm still holding them then.
Okay, and you hear through your head, as disgusting as that was, I'm very impressed. You might be useful
To who?
to me,
Is that going to help me get some answers?
perhaps. Is there a reason you're still holding him?
Yes. In case you throw something else at me, I'm going to throw him at that. My training tells me to use my resources. He is now a resource.
I have to admit, you are a smart man, but that won't be necessary. And you see at the end of the room you're in, a door open. Come on in. Please leave that smelly bat creature
All right. So I let him go.
out of my living room. By the way, this is supposed to be an improved version of Mr. Frederick Myers, but I see I have some more work to do on him.
Apparently.
Come on in.
All right. So I walk forward.
And as you do so, we're going to go into a break.
All right.
All right, so we're back and walking on into the room after you drop the bat formerly known as Frederick off in the previous room. You walk into what looks like a very spacious and extravagant living room setting. Uh, this man, for lack of a better description, is sitting down in his very luxurious couch. Uh, his wife, apparently, I'm sure you can probably assume that it's his wife. Uh, Brown hair, a blue dress. She has some nice blue pearls on. Uh, she's sitting right next to him. And this man says, come in, get comfortable, have a seat. Let's talk. What do you do?
I sit down across from him.
He looks at you. Uh, Go ahead and roll a vigilance check.
Oh, jeez. 6, 7, 8, 12. And 12 plus 6, 18 for vigilance.
Okay. So first of all, unlike the last time you saw him, he's wearing somewhat normal clothes. They still look weird, but he's not wearing a mask. You can see that his skin is very pale, and on his forehead he has a club symbol. Um, the vigilance check was you to basically check his demeanor. He is he seems to be someone that is very measured, as if beneath the surface there's something constantly working inside him that he's trying to hold back. He's attempting to be as calm and stoic as possible, but you can tell it's somewhat of an act.
Hmm.
This guy is way more emotional than he lets himself show, or at least he attempts to. Uh, so it says, "My name is Dr. Stasis. Nice to meet you.
All right,
What's your
Dr. Stasis.
what's your name?"
Name is Marcus. Marcus Maximus.
You see a smug grin come across his face, and he says, "Well, Mr. Marcus Maximus, this is my wife, Rebecca. Uh, could I interest you in something to drink?"
No, I'm good. I'm good. I just got a nice little warm up with the bat thing out there.
Ah, you performed admirably, I must say. Uh, Rebecca, sweetheart, could you please bring me some of my favorite tea? She nods and she uh, exits out to what looks like it's probably leading to a kitchen area. And he looks at you and he says, "Women are mostly useless, aren't they?"
No, I think they got their everybody has a purpose. A lot of people have to find theirs.
Hmm. Well, I certainly think those wenches should stay in their place. Uh, how many
You know,
women do you have?
I don't own any women. I don't know what that means.
Okay. Well, you are from a different time, or so you may think. Now, Mr. Marcus Maximus, what's your real name?
That is my real name.
Really? Is that what I find on your birth certificate? Have you ever seen your actual birth certificate?
I haven't, but you probably have because you stole information from my computer. That
I
used to be my parents.
I stole information from your computer. Okay. Well, Mr. Marcus Maximus, is that what your government knows you as? That what I would find in your databanks or in the databanks if I was to look up that information? What's
Man,
on your ID?
man, above the table, I forgot what I named this dude. I'm going by what's on the sheet. Man, I had so many different names for this dude.
I don't even know if you have an actual name for him yet.
That's what I got wrote on the sheet, Marcus Maximus. But I know that's an alias, but I forgot what the I
That's,
forgot what his real name is.
that's the whole point of the conversation.
Okay, okay, go ahead.
What would your government call you?
Marcus Maximus. That's the name that's on the ID. That's the name that protects me from my enemies.
He leans forward, puts his shoulders. That would be impossible. His elbows on his knees and clasps his hands together, and he says, "Now you and I both know that's just an alias that you've come up with. You don't know your real name.
I don't.
Tell me about your parents."
My parents are genius scientists. They helped me overcome a serious illness, and I think that what they used to try to help me, one, inhibited my mutant potential, but two, also made them the target of the scientific community. And I think that my parents, even though the medical records say that it was an accident, I think that my parents were assassinated.
Very, very interesting. You didn't mention their names. What are your parents' names?
I don't remember.
You don't remember your parents' names. Tell me about your childhood. You remember?
Only child, from what I remember about my childhood, was I was sick a lot.
Hmm,
I was sick, and my parents worked a lot. You know, I remember having nurses and help when I was a child.
hmm,
But after they cured me, I started getting better, and roughly a year or so later, they were gone.
interesting. So you don't know your real name. You don't know your parents' name. You just remember being sick. Do you remember the symptoms that you had when you were sick?
A lot of nausea, vertigo, dizziness, not being able to do more active things.
Mhm. Not much then, huh? Do you
Nope,
remember what the illness was called?
I don't. I remember they used something called nanites to help treat it.
Hmm. They used nanites to help treat it. Whatever happened to your implants, Mr. Marcus Maximus?
When I used a special technique from the scrolls, it got rid of the implants, and that helped me tap into my mutant potential.
Interesting. Are you sure about that?
As far as I know.
Okay. I have to say, as impressed as I am by what you've been able to accomplish in your life, it amazes me what seems to escape your grasps, what you're able to actually see that's or not see that's plainly in front of your face. One moment. You see his wife Rebecca come in, and she looks a little nervous. She hands him the tea. Thank you, Rebecca. And he takes a sip of the tea, and you see his his eyes, his brows furrowed, and he puts the tea down, and he looks at her, and he says, "Did I not ask you to bring me my favorite tea?" She said, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry. We're out of chamomile. We're out. I'm sorry." He says, "If you know it's my favorite tea, why did you not remind me to make sure that I had more?" And before she can even say another word, you see her body almost kind of start to melt in place. It's almost like she is biogenetically disintegrating from the inside. And he looks back at you and he says, as I said, mostly useless.
I mean, I got nothing to do with your personal squabbles. I'm here for information. What do you want with me? You know we both killers. What you killing her means nothing to me. I don't know her.
Well, what just happened has absolutely nothing to do with you. I just despise uselessness.
So do I.
Okay, well, ask what questions you have.
Well, what do you want with me? You created some type of link to me. You see what I see, you hear what I hear. What is the purpose?
I've already told you the purpose is to see if you can be useful to me. I'm trying to decide if I want to let you remain alive.
So
You see,
how do I keep that from how do I stay alive then?
prove yourself useful,
By doing what?
succeeding. You see, your very nature. disgusts me.
Okay.
You had,
I could use some further explanation on that.
you had the potential to be the best. Perhaps I should start with a story, and this will help you. Maybe you'll learn more about yourself in the process. As I already said, my name is Dr. Stasis. I've been around for quite some time. I've had the privilege of and the knack of being able to be in the right place at the right time to see many of our wonderful accomplishments as humans. I was around during various moments of the Super Soldier program. I was present when a very famous spider hero was bitten by a spider. I won't talk about if I had anything to do with that or not. But let's just say throughout history, I've either witnessed or had some hand in some of mankind's greatest creations. The doctor is in my title for a reason. Now, let me tell you more of a story that involves you.
Now I'm listening.
Years ago, many years ago, I had the privilege of working with one of the more useful women in history. Her name was Dr. Bella Pagan. Dr. Bella Pagan was amazing, way ahead of her time, pun intended. Uh, she was a temporal physicist. She'd figured out ways to manipulate time. Uh, After I began working with Dr. Bella Pagan, we brought a team of other uh, scientists together, biologists, and our goal was to create an environment where we could control temporal acceleration. In order to utilize that control space to accelerate human evolution as far as we could, uh, we were able to do so. This place was known as the Vault. And within this vault, we were able to accelerate time to the point where it moved faster uh, than regular time, several hundred times, in fact. Uh, this micro society of highly evolved humans, because as you know, each generation we evolve in a different way. Uh, we combine that extremely fast human evolution with technological advances. We found a way to combine technology with biology and adapting that to the evolution, and we were able to create a new species. These became known as the children of the vault, and that species is known as post-humans. So I specialize in post-humans. Any questions?
You specialize in post-humans, but not mutants.
If I can be completely honest, I think mutant kind is one of the worst things that's ever happened to humanity. I despise mutants.
Because you can't control it, or you think that it's a downgrade to what human perfection could be.
Well, I'll be remiss to say that it's a downgrade. Uh, I believe that humans should control how they evolve. I believe that being a man is about using your mind and your creative thought process to evolve in a way that you desire. You see, a mutant has no control over how they evolve. Uh, that's why you will see random mutant powers that aren't beneficial at all. Some mutant powers make you the weakest form of a human. It's completely random. It's not something that anyone works for. I, on the other hand, believe that The post-human species is simply the hard work of humankind. And that's what I stand for.
Okay. So if I'm a mutant, then what does this have to do with me?
I ask you again, after hearing what I've just told you, what disease did you have that needed to be cured?
I don't know. I protect the work that my parents did, but I haven't used any of it. I haven't looked up any of it. Some of it is that I do know of is beyond my understanding, and I'm not an idiot.
Oh, you're far from an idiot. Look at all that you've accomplished, the money you've acquired, the company that you've been able to continue to grow. You haven't even scratched your full potential. And you did most of this before you even activated your mutant powers. So here's another question. You spent all of this time attempting to get back what you think you needed, those mutant powers. But how do you account for the fact that you were able to accomplish so much without even having access to those powers?
The training, schooling, just put forth the effort. You trying to insinuate that all of this is from your influence?
I'm simply telling you the story, sir.
I
But
can only go by from what I see on my end.
let's cut to the chase. You don't remember your childhood. You don't know your parents' names. You don't even know your name. Allow me to inform you. Your name is Espero. It means he breathes. When you were born, I was always able to tell that you were special. Your father, whose name is Miedo, and your mother, Safira, were very, very accomplished scientists within the vault. Very early in your childhood, you started to show signs that you may have special powers other than the ones that you should. You weren't just a post-human. You were shown to have the mutant gene. At a very early age, you were removed from the vault, and your parents gave up their position within the vault to start a company back in the real world in order to attempt to cure the disease, that mutant gene that rots within your flesh. That's the disease that you had that we attempted to cure. You are a post-human first. Now do you understand?
Working on it.
Again,
It's a lot to process, but you inherently don't have a trusting face
I don't, but I also have no reason to lie.
so far.
Think about it. Did you not have some enhanced abilities before you were even able to unlock your mutant powers? Were you not stronger than most, faster than most? Did you not heal at a rate that would rival some of the strongest mutants you know?
Yeah, yeah, I can
Where,
remember that.
where did you think that came from?
Thought it came from the nanites that was in my blood.
It did. They were born into your blood because you are a post human. You were brought outside of this world for us to attempt to use our technology to cure you of your mutant disease. And we were only able to contain it because your mutant gene is so powerful. I honestly wanted to kill you on the operating table, but your potential as both a posthuman and as a mutant are so astronomical that I decided to play the long game to see what you could become. That's why we're here. And the reason that I was able to communicate with you was through your implants. It's
which I
not to,
thought were gone.
your implants cannot be gone because they are embedded into your system. And if we're being brutally honest, they aren't implants because they were always there.
Hmm. So, are you saying that you want me to get rid of my mutant powers in order to become a stronger post-human?
I've already come to the conclusion that that is impossible. You have to understand how I feel while I'm sitting in front of you. I had such high hopes for you as a youngster. You were showing signs of becoming possibly the strongest post-human that we've seen. And now, this infiltration ritual, which also gave you the powers of another Omega level mutant, has now unlocked your own potentially Omega level powers. Do you not understand what your potential is at this point?
Well, I understand the potential. That's why I stay on the team. I want to be able to reach it.
So that's why we're here. That's why you aren't dead. I want to see how useful you can be. But I'm still disgusted by you.
A lot
And
of
I
people say that.
I could not deal with the uselessness of your parents. So yes, they were assassinated by me.
I'm putting that together.
Any other questions?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, there's really nothing more that I have to say for you at the moment, except for this. Uh, you can feel something in your body being thrown off. Um, Go ahead and roll a vigilance check.
6, 10, 11. 11 plus 6 is 17.
I'm honestly quite surprised by how calm you're being, considering I just told you that you're a disgusting piece of filth and that I murdered your parents.
And I'm a black man from Chicago. I've heard worse.
Well, technically, you're not really from Chicago. But this is what I would like you to do. And this is not something that I would do for any normal post-human. To me, you're all my pets. But for you, I'll make a special case.
Oh, the disgusting case?
Listen, you'll always be partially disgusting to me, but if you're able to prove your worth to me as a post-human, I will relinquish my connection to you.
Just like that.
That's correct.
Okay.
That would mean that your life is your own. And you don't exactly understand what that means at the moment, but trust me, that type of freedom is not something I normally relinquish. So you'll notice very soon that your mutant powers no longer work.
Great.
Let's go back to being a post-human. Show me what you can do with your natural heritage, and I will release you.
You want to give me a heads up as to what my natural heritage was?
You are a post-human.
What was I able to do that was made me so special as a post-human? It seems like I'm stronger as a mutant.
Well, I
Above the
guess
table, it sounds like I got to write a whole new character sheet.
you gotta do something. I guess you'll have to find out.
All right.
Uh, your friends may be able to help you.
Okay. I'm gonna check in with them then. We done with this insane meeting?
Looks like it.
Okay, then I'm heading out.
Have a good life.
Soon, as soon as I'm rid of you, it will be.
Oh, well, hopefully we don't have to be enemies.
But we don't have to be friends.
Well, that's up to me until I release you.
Well,
So
I'm
you,
trying to make that happen as soon as possible.
all right, so portal opens up in front of you. You can step right on through it,
Yep.
uh, and the portal opens up and you're on the outside of the the base. So it did not open up to New York. Uh, and you'll notice that whatever this connection was that you had between him and you, he's not allowing it to be accessed by you at the moment. So whatever he's asking you to do, he wants you to do it on your own. You do not have access to your mutant powers. If you want to check that out, you can. So now you just have to figure out what exactly being a post-human is.
Well, the first thing gonna do is try to transform.
Okay, so you attempt to transform into Vulcan, and you do.
Okay.
So you still have access to the infiltration ritual powers.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Then that balances the scales a little bit in my mind. I'm not completely cut off to what I know. So now I'm going to walk through this other portal. Wait. If I'm not I'm outside the base, is this where it's still bitter cold?
It's freezing out here, but
Okay. So now I'm walking towards the portal I came from.
there is no portal.
So he just threw me outside in the cold.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna transform to Vulcan and fly out of here.
All right. Um, as you fly out, you recognize that there's barely anything around you at all. Uh, Once the cloaked mansion disappears again, you realize that wherever it is that you are, it's probably not anywhere where people are inhabited at all.
Makes sense.
So I'll give you a wild guess where you are.
The Arctic or the Antarctic.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Because I'm flying straight up. So at some point, because Vulcan can breathe in space, at
Yes,
some
you can.
point I'm going to be high enough where I can see where I'm at.
Well, you get high enough to recognize that you're in Antarctica.
Oh, there you go. Okay. So now, am I able to use the house slippers to tell me where the closest portal is? Otherwise, I got to fly what, 10,000 miles to get back to New York?
Well,
20,000?
you attempt to use the house slippers and realize that you can't contact anyone.
Oh, jeez.
And that's where we're going to end the episode. So, everyone, thanks for watching. We appreciate you being with us. on mainline solo episode of season two. Definitely a lot of crazy stuff that has been revealed. We're going to see where that leads him. But we appreciate you. Thanks for watching us. Like, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying the story. We are out.